had this really great idea. Except you won't like it.
Go on.
All right. The bank want us to put up 10% of our own money, right?
Yeah, money we haven't got.
Right. So what we do, we go to Mike and we get Mike to put the price of the garage up by £4,000.
Up?
Yeah,
It's
hang on.
too much as it is.
No, so he gets £4,000 more. But then he gives that £4,000 back to you and you give it back to the bank. You won't like it.
Yeah, well, what's the point?
Well, the point is they think they're getting £4,000 of our own money, when really all they're doing is getting £4,000 back of their money.
Yeah, do you want me to end up in jail?
Well, I can't see there's anything illegal about it. And anyway, nobody would find out, would they?
No. You taking a notice here, man? If we buy this garage, we're going to do it properly, OK?
Hi, Tony.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your breakfast.
Well, what are you doing calling at this time?
Kevin!
Well, he walks in, he says he don't want to interrupt our breakfast.
No, it's just I've been press ganged into helping Maxine move out of her flat.
Oh, where's she moving to?
Back in with her parents, I think.
Oh, and he's press gang you, Fiona.
Yeah. Anyway, I was wondering if it was, all right if I had a couple of hours off. I'll make them up later.
No, it's not all right. You come barging in here. No, it's not
Of
all
course
right.
it is. Don't be so mean.
Oh. You've heard what the boss has said?
Cheers. I shouldn't be too long. I'll see you later.
All right,
Yeah.
see you, Tony.
See ya.
Interviewing prospective machinists today, including, I meant to tell you.
What?
What's her name? Came to Ivy's funeral, Vera's friend.
What, Ida Clough?
That's the one. Yeah, I'm seeing her this afternoon. Won't she get a shock when she sees me?
Oh, he must be desperate if he's thinking of taking her on.
Well, she's not that terrible, is she?
Oh, no, taking notice of me, I'm biased. Listen, I can't understand why he said, did I fancy buying his garage?
Oh, but just a wild idea. I won't mention it again.
Well, I mean, it'd be complete change for me, wouldn't it? What do I know about the garage trade? Then again, you can't say, hey, what did Baldwin know? But, well, that means he's a quick learner. I'm not sure I am.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be around at dinner time, are you?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Right, well, I might see you then, but I can't promise, because I don't know what it'll be like.
Nah, I tell you what, I'd be interested in knowing what he's asking for it.
Ooh.
Yeah, just out of interest.
So there's my book, and there's my keys.
And you've left the place all in one piece, have you?
You should have an inventory. That way you can check up.
Right, listen, I'm quite happy to take Maxime's word, thank you.
Well, I wouldn't be.
Everything's fine. I've even cleaned up on top. You've seen it?
Oh, it looked immaculate to me.
Ah, smash it well, thanks, love. And if you ever want to move back, just you let me know.
Oh, I might take you up on that. Right, I'll see you then.
See you.
See ya. Well, it's another source of income down the drain, is it?
Well, till we get somebody else in, yeah. Do you know, I should have put a card up, shouldn't I?
There should have been one put up the minute they gave their notice. Why is it I'm the only one with any sense of urgency around this place, eh? I mean, look, how long ago was it I said Webster could have that garage? Nearly a week. Has he given a reply? Oh, no. He's got to think about it. Got to talk to the bank?
What bank's that? Rita Sullivan?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, no, nothing, just forget it.
Well, what's Rita Sullivan got to do with it?
Well, I just, she's helped them out a bit when they were short. I think it's the kiddies she's interested in. Well, I think that's what it is mainly.
What, she gives them money?
Well, do you know, I think she has done, yeah.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Well, why should I?
Because they need the money to buy my garage. Look, I'll tell you what I want you to do. Get round the cabin, get chatting to Rita. Mention the situation. She may not know what's going on. They may not have said anything to her.
Me?
Yeah, you. Well, I can't do it, can I? Look a bit obvious if I was to do it, wouldn't it?
Well, I can't do that.
Of course you can. I need to sell the garage. I need the money to finance a factory. Now, come on.
Well, I can't anyway. Gail's not in this morning. I've got to run this place.
Oh, that's all right. I'll take charge here. Go on, take as long as you like. Go on.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Oh, now, don't be silly. Do you think I can't pour a cup of tea or make a bacon and egg sandwich? Now, go on. Go on. You'll be there and back in 5 minutes. Go on, while we're quiet. Go on.
All right, then. All right. What is it that I've got to say?
Ah, well, you've got to say that, that the lovely Webster family, with the 2 beautiful children, desperately need £40,000. Oh, I mean, but don't just come out with it, you've got to be a bit subtle.
Subtle?
Yeah. Yeah, drop it into the conversation. That way she won't know she's being set up, will she? Go on.
Oh, there's a chill in that wind. Say what they like about spring.
Mother, I've made a decision. Now, I know you think I'm being soft and giving way. Well, what if I am?
But I hate this business of waiting to see who's going to make the first move. I do. I can't stand it. So anyway, I've done it.
Doing what exactly?
Well, I've left another message for Reg. And I've said I'm going to go down there and do what I should have done last week and see him. Now, anything you want to say, you go ahead and say it. I'm sure I can't stop you, but it won't make any difference because I have made that decision.
Then I'll save me breath.
But you think I'm being soft and giving way. I know you do, but I can't stand things the way they are.
I thought it was driving all that way you couldn't stand.
Yes, well, I've made the decision that there's worse things than that. Anyway, I'm going to set off later this evening.
Today?
Yes, today. And I shall make sure I've got plenty of petrol.
Can I have a packet of Mike's cigars, please, Rita?
You're smoking them as well, eh? Or has he got too lazy to come and buy them for himself? That's 7.90, love.
Oh, no, he's going to smoke them. It's just that, he's so busy at the moment.
Hello.
Hello. I was just saying, Mike is so busy at the moment. He hasn't even got time to buy those cigars.
Look at me, I'm hopeless. Well, we all are, love. That's why we stick together.
I mean about my papers, I cancel them because I can't afford them. And I find myself sat staring at carpet because I've got nothing to read.
See, we've got you always. At 2.10, love.
And that's
£1.90,
please. Oh, well, no, the main reason that Mike is so busy at the moment is that he's going back into manufacturing.
He's not. Clothes and things.
Well, sports gear. It's that Canadian firm that Audrey Son works for. But they're going to start off over here.
Oh, so Mike Baldwin's casuals rides again. You can't keep a good man down.
Oh, well, I mean, it's going to be a completely different operation, of course, this time.
I should ask him for a job.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hello. Oh, I just called at your house. You weren't there.
No, I'm being very brave, crossing the street on my own. I suppose you all know that Jim's been locked up because he broke his bail order.
We did gather, yeah.
Well, yes, and I must say, Derek and I are terribly sorry, but...
No, it's his own stupid fault.
How long before they let him out?
Well, not till he's sentenced, which should be in about 3 weeks, but I don't know what his sentence will be.
Right then, well, I'll see you. Yeah.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
I have to say, though, I've slept a lot better knowing where he is at night.
Well, if you sit down for a minute, Alma will be back and she'll serve you.
What's going on? Where is she?
Gone for an errand. She won't be a minute. Nothing for you to worry about.
So why can't you serve me? I want a cup of coffee.
Insurance. If I spill it all over you, you can't claim. If she does, you're in for a fortune.
You do talk a load of twaddle. Now look, there's the coffee, there are the cups. Put some coffee in one of those cups, right?
Oh, all right. Ah, there she is. How did it go? Did you do the business?
There.
Well, what are these for?
Well, I had to buy something while I was in there, didn't I?
That's what I've been trying to do in here. But it's useless, him, you know.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, Percy, I'm back now.
Did you see Rita? Did you talk to her?
No.
Oh.
No, I tried. Honestly, I did try, but there were other people in there. They were talking about other things. I couldn't just announce it, could I?
Oh, well, thank you very much. That is wonderful. I asked her to do one thing, and does she do it?
Oh, look, I tried.
I didn't want you to try. I wanted you to succeed.
I'm sorry. I've let you down, haven't I?
Yes. You have. Yes.
I bet he's a beggar to live with.
You okay?
All right, yeah. I've just made myself a sandwich. Do you fancy joining me?
No, Tom.
No, thanks.
Well, actually, the reason we've come round is because we're on our way to visit Jim, and we wondered, is there a message you want us to give him?
I don't think there is, no.
Come on, Mum.
Well, what sort of message do you think I should give him?
Well, I don't know, just like something to cheer him up.
Something to give him a bit of hope?
Yeah.
Then the minute he's out, he'll be round trying to batter the door down again.
Look, we don't want to make you say anything you don't want to. We just... Well, we couldn't go without consulting you.
All right, I appreciate that. Truth is, I've got nothing to say to him.
Right, okay. Fine.
And if he's got a message for you, are you interested in that?
Not really.
Right.
Do you know, I've heard it said that we in this country put more folk in jail than any other country in Europe.
And we need to, Jack. And we've got more nutters than anywhere else.
Do you know, I never thought about that, Cook.
Now then, lad, you'll have a pint, will you?
Certainly will, thanks.
Give us that, will you?
what's his name? Oh, you know, he was in all them old gangster movies.
Edward G. Wright.
No, Humphrey Bogart, right? That's what he's like. And he's sitting behind his desk, right? And all these women, they come trooping in and out, trying to impress him. And he was lapping it up.
Did you ask him about the garage? No, well, don't mind. It's just, I was interested, that's all.
I'll ask him this after. Oh, when we've got your old friend coming in.
You see, the one thing that Baldwin's demonstrated is that you can run that garage part-time. Now, if we were to buy it, which I've got no intention of doing, but just if we did, well, I could still carry on taxiing, because, in fact, it wouldn't be a bad mix.
It's going to mean a lot of hard work.
Why are you saying it like that?
I'm not saying it like anything, I'm just stating a fact. Allotments are not fun. They're all about weeding and planting and digging. Hard work.
Yes, Derek?
Oh, half a bitter and mineral water, please, Jack.
I know they're hard work, but I also know who does all the hard work in our garden.
An allotment is an entirely different thing from a garden, Mavis. Entirely.
After an allotment, are we?
Yeah, we have been for quite a while.
I suppose that amuses you, eh? Be prepared, Mavis. There'll be a joke coming.
No, Derek. No joke. Just thought I might be able to help, that's all.
Well, we won't say no to that. Have you got your own spade, or would you like to borrow one of ours?
Help you get one.
Oh.
You happen to be talking to the man who knows a man who gives them out.
What, gives out allotments?
Yeah, he works in the town hall. Only he likes a bet, you see, so I've known him a while. Mention your names, if you like.
Well, that would be very kind.
Can't do any harm, can it?
Can't do any harm, but I think I can promise you it won't do an awful lot of good.
Hey, that's terrific, yeah? Going to be your own boss, eh? Working for yourself.
Yeah, but the bank will only stump up if we find 10%. So we've got to find 4,000 quid off to get the whole thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, of course, Sally's saying we should still go for it.
What must you think of me now?
What?
Well, after lending me all that money.
Hey, no.
No, but it would have been a big chunk of it, wouldn't it, if you hadn't lent it me? And me so pathetic I couldn't even pay my own way.
Forget that, Dad. That weren't why I was telling you.
No, but it's true, innit?
Look, I don't care. Forget it. God, I wish I hadn't opened my mouth.
Look, I haven't got much money, but you can have it.
Dad, will you shut up? You say one more word and I'm going to walk out.
I feel awful now.
Yeah, well, so do I now.
I hope you've got plenty to say, because I can't think of a thing.
No. How you doing?
Right.
Thanks for coming.
How are you?
Not so bad, you know. Bit ashamed that you have to see me like this.
No.
Look, you're only in here on a technicality.
Yes, it's not like you've committed some of the crimes that, well, some of the people are in here for.
Oh, am I not? Let me tell you, Victoria, this place is full of people with sob stories. About how innocent they are, how bad their luck is, and people have let them down. Well, let's not kid ourselves. I'm exactly the same as I am. I used to be Sergeant James MacDonald, and now I'm just a common prisoner. I'm not terribly proud of that.
Thank you very much for coming in. And we'll be in touch.
Next time.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I'll just take him this.
Oh, cheers.
By the way, someone rang asking about the garage. They wanted to know how much you were selling it for.
Oh, who?
They didn't leave the name.
Well, in that case, you couldn't tell them even if I told you.
Well, I might ring back.
You know, I don't think you're being straight with me. Do you know who it is that wants it? Hey, not you, is it? Do you want to buy it?
No, it's not me. Well, it is. Don and I were...
Oh, yeah.
No, we were just talking, and he said, how much is he selling it for? And I said I'd ask you.
Well, when you're ready to make a serious offer, come back and ask me again. I might be ready to tell you then.
Fair enough. Mrs. Clough is next.
Ida. Yeah. No, well, let her wait. No, show everyone else in front of her. I want to find out how desperate for this job she is.
Well, has she said anything?
What sort of thing?
Oh, by way of an explanation. as to why she set out to get me put in this place.
Oh, come on, Dad. She didn't do it deliberate.
Oh, no?
No, you mustn't think that.
Look, all I wanted to do was talk to her.
Yeah, but conditions of your bail.
Yes, conditions of my bail said that I shouldn't. I understand that. But tell me this, what was the idea behind those conditions?
The idea?
Yes, the idea was to stop me frightening her. Am I right? Stop me putting the fear of God into her?
Yeah,
Well, how in the name of God was I going to do something like that, eh? When all I wanted to do was talk to her, in broad daylight, in a public house with loads of people, eh?
Yes, but technically you...
Yes, technically I was out of line, but you have to admit she had nothing to fear from me whatsoever.
Well, no, she didn't.
But she still took the opportunity, didn't she? An opportunity it was. An opportunity to have me banged up behind bars.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something. That is something for a man to come to terms with, honest to God. The woman you've been married to for 22 years wants you behind bars? Oh, yes. That gives you something to think about at night when you can't get to sleep, let me tell you.
You see, it puts me in a very difficult position. I don't want to keep upsetting our Maureen by reminding her how selfish she's been going off like that.
It must be hard for her.
Well, she's living on her nerves. What with this place to run and then travelling up and down, it's criminal what he's done. But then she loves him, doesn't she?
Well, looks like it.
I've never been able to understand why, but she does. So I try to keep my mouth shut so I won't hurt her.
Right, Mother, I've brought the car round.
Deirdre agrees with me.
What?
That he's leading your dog's life. And you've got to stand up to him.
Sit down, Ida.
Well, I have to say, Mr. Baldwin, I've been waiting over an hour and a half out there.
I would have thought you'd be grateful I saw you at all.
I beg your pardon?
You know, I think you got a bit of a cheek coming to me for a job. After the way we parted company. Telling the police about me. Getting me disqualified. Or have you forgotten all about that?
No, I just thought we could put it behind us.
You must think I've got a very forgiving nature.
So I'm wasting my time, am I?
Well, that depends. Whether you want to work or cause a lot of trouble like you did last time.
Look, I want to work.
Yeah?
Yes, I do.
All right, you convinced me. See Josie. She'll tell you about the wages and the working conditions.
What? You mean you're taking me on?
I'd be a fool not to, wouldn't I? You're going to have to work twice as hard as all the others to make up for what happened before. You will be an inspiration to all of them.
Your tea's ready when you are. What's the matter, Maureen?
Nothing.
Is that letter you picked up when we came in? Who's it from?
It doesn't matter. It's for me, not for you.
From him? From Reg, is it?
I've said it doesn't concern you.
It concerns me when I see you with that look on your face like you'd seen a ghost. What is it he said?
Will you stop asking questions? Tea's ready, is it? Well, let's go and have it.
Are you still going to Lowestoft?
Yes, I am.
Hey, and if you see me dad as well, don't mention money.
Well, why not?
I was telling him about the garage and how we need 4,000 quid, and he seems to have got it into his head that I was blaming him for who's not having it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Like we told him we're not blaming him.
Yeah, of course I did. Oh, got any salt?
Oh, yeah, come here.
Yeah, I was only asking. I
no,
can
it's
refill
all right.
it.
I'll fill it. So anyway, Kev, what are we going to do about this money then?
Oh, I don't know, Sal.
Well, have you spoken to Mike?
No.
Kevin.
Well, I haven't seen him. He wasn't around, was he? And anyway, what am I supposed to say to him when I do see him? I can't say yeah, not till we've got the money.
Yeah, well, just to let him know we're still interested. He said he was going to give you first chance, right?
Yeah, thanks. Oh, it's still not working.
Oh, come here.
Thank you.
Well, he's not going to wait forever, is he?
If
he thinks you're not taking that chance, he's going to offer it to somebody else.
Suppose he will.
Which is why it's important that you talk to him. Just to let him know that we're still keen.
I tell you, it was the best day's entertainment I've had in years.
Well, I'm glad you found him funny. I never did.
And I didn't forget.
What?
What? And it was you that was going on about it.
Oh, garage.
Yeah. I asked him how much he wanted.
And?
He wouldn't tell me.
Oh, beggar him.
Oh, so you would have been interested, maybe?
Well, I might have been. He'll never find out now, will he?
Well, he said he'd give the prize to anyone who was genuinely interested.
Well, beggar him anyway.
Oh, yeah, and I tell you, we've taken your friend Ida on board.
I couldn't care less where she is.
Oh, it was dead funny. He kept her waiting for ages. And I don't know what it was he said to her, but it scared her to death.
Oh, yeah, he'd love that, ordering women about. He'd never try on with a bloke, he knows they'd stick one on him.
I told him. I said, I think you're really cruel. And he just smiled like I'd paid him a compliment.
Let's go out tonight. I feel like celebrating.
Oh, yes, please. Hey, what are we celebrating now?
Everything. I just feel that everything is starting to happen.
We'll have vodka and tonic and...
Glass of red.
Glass of red.
Now, you see, the last time I did this, coming out for a drink, Jim were free and I was nervous as a kitten, wondering if he'd walk in.
And now you're not?
No. It's like I'm the one who's free.
No.
Go on, buy some drinks, tell her I'm selling the garage, I'm giving Kevin first refusal.
I couldn't do it this morning, and I can't do it now.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Look, I know it's pathetic, but I'm still not going to do it.
You know your trouble, don't you? You're too honest.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you should be.
Does that mean I don't get taken out, then?
Oh! You can con me, can't you? You won't con anyone else, but you can con me.
Your mum's there.
So?
What are we going to say to her?
Nothing. Hi, Mum.
Hi. Hi, Vicky.
Hello.
Yes, son.
Pint of dry white wine, please, Jack.
Have you got your name down for our trip?
What trip?
Easter Monday. You toxie to races.
No, I haven't, Jack, no.
Well, do you want me to put it down for you?
No, maybe next time, eh, Jack?
Please yourself, Cock.
Well, don't look at me like that. I've said no, haven't I?
Is that because you don't trust yourself?
No, because I think it's the best way to avoid any arguments. What if I'm wrong?
No. No, you're not wrong.
Hey, our sweetheart.
They've been to see Jim, so they'll be waiting for me to ask how he was and what he said.
But you're not going to?
No, I don't want to know. I suppose that sounds really nasty, doesn't it?
I've heard worse.
Well, he put himself there. It's not my fault. I'm not going to waste any more of my life feeling guilty and wondering how he is. I'm not. I refuse to.
Will you wait a minute, Maureen? It's like you're trying to run away from me.
I am trying to start my journey, yes.
Without telling me what's the matter?
Mother, there's nothing the matter.
Well, I think there is. I could see it in your face the minute you'd read that letter.
That letter was to me, and yes, actually it was from Reg, but it was to me, so you don't have to worry about it.
Don't I? I'm supposed to sit here and watch you drive off in that state, am I?
I'm not in any state.
You look at yourself. And there's that tea back there that you've hardly touched.
I'm perfectly all right. I'm just later than I intended, so if you'll excuse me.
Is he telling you that you've got to stay down there with him? Leave me and stay down there?
Oh, please. I've got to go.
That's what it is, isn't it? Why else won't you tell me?
Goodbye, Mother.
So am I ever going to see you again? Or has he said that you've got to go down there and stay with him? Maureen!